Hey guys, it's Zach here with PXP. It's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute for sure. I had a lot of things going on from April of 2024 until about now. It's been a real journey. So I want to do a quick podcast, kind of fill you guys in. My apologies for disappearing for the past several months. I had to get a lot of things squared away on my end of my own personal life. So a lot of things went on the wayside there for a while. I'll fill you guys in on what's going on, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's do it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you guys listening. Um, yeah, like I said, it's been a real journey. Since April of last year, guys. I had a career change. I pretty much dropped on the wayside as far as competitive shooting. I needed to get my own mental health and my personal life squared away. Long story short, I left the police department here in the city that I live in, and man, it was very hard. Um, Very difficult to do. I saw myself, doing that job until I don't know for 25 years or more. When I first got on the police department, I was so enthusiastic and everything, and it was great. I absolutely loved it. And the longer you work in a career, the more changes that you see, and sometimes you just grow out of it. You change as a person, and yeah, I just the longer I was there, the more I just wanted peace in my life, the more I just wanted to do the things that I was striving to do. I've always wanted a good, successful podcast. Was diving into this precision rifle world, and I wanted more time with that, and more importantly, I wanted more time with my family. And I was on the SWAT team for 7 years there, and was the sniper team leader. And the hardest thing about leaving the police department was leaving those guys. And they were like family to me. They still are like family to me. I love each and every one of them. And a lot of me misses it, but a lot of me doesn't at the same time. So it was a huge decision to make. And I had a bunch of other things going on at work as well that I'm not going to say on the podcast until everything's buttoned up and finished. But um, yeah. So other than that, I very much wish the police department, a happy future, a good future. Hope everybody stays safe there. I love each and every one of you guys, and I'm on to a new journey. I'm actually a private investigator here in the state of Montana now, and the job is great. It's like zero stress, and I get to work with great people. It's a whole new aspect of investigations that I never dove into on the police department as far as being a detective. I figured myself as a good police officer, investigating crimes and everything. But when you're investigating, um, when you're doing detective work, it's just a lot more deep dive down into stuff and more detail oriented, and I'm very much enjoying it. So yeah, a lot more time with my family, a lot more time with doing the hobbies and the passions that I love. And I am super pumped to bring you guys more content. I'm over the moon about it. So lots of future things coming up here. I have a really good friend of mine. He's actually my neighbor. His name is Carl, and we're going to be getting on the podcast here shortly. We just recently, this September, had a 21-day adventure in the Alaskan wilderness, all self-guided. It literally changed my life. It 100% changed my life, and we're going to dive deep down into the logistics that it took and everything like that. And we got something cool for you guys too. We have what's called a guild. It's called the Wild Adventure Group, and each one of us throws money in a pot every year, which pays for a lot of the logistical requirements to go do those things. So we were able to go up and hunt in Alaska for a literal fraction of the price. And I mean, we got it down to the numbers where you could literally, like, the average individual can more than likely go to Alaska and hunt every year if you wanted to. That's the sort of setup that we got, and that's what I'm excited to tell you guys about, because going up to Alaska and hunting should be available to all of us. I mean, it was just so phenomenal. We want to share with you guys how we did it, what we brought, what we learned, in everything, because there was a lot of roadblocks. There was a shit ton of roadblocks, and that just made the adventure so much more fun. It was like that type 2 fun. You got that type 1 fun where going out and drinking with your buddies and having a good time is like you'll never really remember it, but it's really fun at the time. Then you have that type 2 fun, where the type 2 fun is like, I guess I'll compare it to being on the SWAT team and going through some really shitty things with your buddies and suffering together. It's fun that you'll never forget, because it's just the quality of it is there. Or doing being in the military and doing deployments with your buddies and stuff, and those great times that you had together, those bad times that you had together, you guys all suffer through it, and it's great. It's the type 2 quality fun. I think that's how the saying goes. I'm not sure if I'm wrong. Someone please correct me. Anyways, that's how it was. We were we were at each other's throats a couple times. We had bears come into camp. We got the boat stuck. Oh man, it was like we couldn't get certain guns through Canada. It was it was just one thing after another. It was so goddamn fun. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to tell you guys about it. And what else? I got some more stuff coming down the pipe here. I have an interview set up with the Pro Series, which is Precision Rimfire Outlaws. Basically the guy that started it, Shane Scott, he's going to be coming onto the show here this Friday. It probably won't air until next month. But I'm trying to get a podcast out to you guys once every 2 weeks. I only got like 2.5 hours worth of minutes per month that I can use right now. Hopefully in the future, we could bump that up a little bit. Would very much appreciate you guys liking, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with others. So yeah, other than that, it's been great. Quick little caveat. I'm starting to pick up a new sort of, it's not really a new discipline, but I'm starting to dive down into this discipline a lot farther than I have in the past. It's AR-15 shooting with some competition stuff, more of like a run and gun type of competition. I'm kind of dabbling in it a little bit. I always did it for work, and we had a new series come out here in the state. And I didn't really dive into it because I did a lot of that for work, and it wasn't really fun to me. Working with ARs and pistols and high speed running and gunning and stuff, it just kind of reminded me of work, and I just didn't I don't know. There's just something about it where it didn't spark my interest. But now that I haven't been doing it for a few months, and I'm getting a little bit more of a niche for it. I think it's something else to practice on. That's good, that everybody should get into. It's super fun. It could be useful in the event of a catastrophic, who knows what, the world's ending scenario. And it's just fun. Who doesn't love going on the range and running and gunning and shooting and stuff like that? And I mean, I can't say much. I guess I didn't for the longest time, but I did it as work. So I'm super excited about that. I just currently went down to the local store, did a bunch of research, and I found it's a Seekins Precision NX15 in the 16-inch. I'm kind of a I don't like to wait. I wanted to get the 12.5 or a 14.5 or something like that. throw a suppressor on there and everything. I have a couple suppressors around here that would work just fine for it. But at the same time, I really didn't care. I'm probably just going to throw a muzzle brake on it. It's not like I'd have to wear ear pro anyways when other people are shooting around me. So it doesn't really matter. I'm totally fine with running a 16. When I was on the team, I ran I think it was a 12-inch, 11 or a 12-inch with a suppressor on there. So it's a piston driven upper and a Colt M4 lower. Of course, I can't take that weapon as a civilian, so I had to leave it on the team. It was an issued rifle. So yeah, I'm kind of diving down into that sort of stuff and very, very excited about that. Life is a lot better not being stressed out constantly for work. I think the other thing is I just was taking too much on my plate. I was just a part of too many things in the police department. I was an FTO. I was a selective traffic enforcement officer. I was SWAT. I was the SWAT sniper team leader, which consisted of other monthly trainings besides the two that our SWAT team did. We were a part-time SWAT team. So just keeping up with all the logistics as far as that, and then getting guys issued new guns, and it's just I think my time was up and my head wasn't in it anymore, and I just wanted to be a normal Joe Blow citizen and just be around peace. I didn't want to deal with the crap anymore, and the media and all the political climate and all that sort of stuff. I just kind of wanted to disappear and have more time with my family, my friends, and my hobbies. So excited about that. Let's touch on hunting again. So my buddy Carl killed it this year. He shot in Alaska. He shot a giant, I think we estimated a 7-foot black bear, absolute freaking hog. He had I think it was like at least 6 inches of fat on his back. In freaking sane. He was just a freaking toad. We caped him out. It was a absolute shit show, scraping the fat and the grease off that cape on the side of a river on River Rock. It took 3 days, a total of it had to have been at least 10 hours to do that with 3 of us doing it. So that was another roadblock there. It kind of sucked. It took away a lot of hunting time and everything. We went with very good buddy Randy Bell. Can't thank Randy Bell enough for everything that he did for me. I just planned on buying a moose tag, is all that I could have afforded when I went up. I was pretty tight on money going up there and everything, and Randy forked out the money for me to get a black bear tag a caribou tag. So I bought a moose tag. He bought me a caribou tag, and what else? He paid for a lot of things up front. Literally, the Wild Adventure Group would not be a thing without Randy Bell. God damn it, I love that man. So, and everything, and the individual that's kind of keeping the wag together is Carl. Man, that guy is motivated beyond belief. Both those two guys. I'm in debt to you both for showing me how good hunters need to be for the past 3 years. Good individuals and just good people. So, what else is going on here? I think that's really it, guys. Sorry about the short podcast. I just wanted to kind of update you guys and let you know we are going to be here. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Stay tuned, please. And drive safe out there, at least here in Montana. It's snowing right now, and it's absolutely shitty as hell out. I'm not sure why they're not plowing the roads in front of our houses, but it's starting to irritate me. Stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. Later.